Hi Aries, it is Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday, where we're gonna move into Friday together. I'm in Eastern Standard Time Zone, so currently starting this, today is Thursday, October 2nd, 22 seconds, 2025. It's 10:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be finishing this on October 3rd, okay? Sometime in the early rising, okay? But you are the final 12th sign left to record for October. As I told Pisces, I think it's very interesting that for the last two signs, I'm doing the first sign and the last sign of the zodiac. I think that's divine. Definitely tap into Pisces reading if you feel called. I didn't realize it was as long as it was until it was over. But it was some deep dope shit, okay, truly. But thank you for 1K if I haven't said that already. Let me drink some water. Let's burn some sage. Let's pray. Okay. You may hear the bottle doing its thing. 1, 2, 3. So October is very synchronistic from you. October is very Lord, okay. You are very synchronistic in October. See, I said that with no issue whatsoever. So truly, like, you are a synchronicity in October. That's beautiful. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds so beautiful. But the theme that's coming up for you, we haven't even prayed yet. Um, if you're not excited, baby, get excited. Why? I don't know. If you are, that energy, I hear it's about to be maintained. Yeah, heavy energy on maintain. So it's, even though spirit is maintaining it, doing their part, you know, you have to do your part as well, as making sure you're balanced, you're grounded between the spiritual and the practical, you know, honoring the steps, you know, the journey. I feel like you know the journey. Let us pray. God, divine source, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide Aries placements on their October 2025 monthly reading. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear guide, clear channel, clear vessel as I speak to them on what to expect as the month unfolds. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me whenever they are guided to do so. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Thank you for divine insight. Thank you for divine foresight. Thank you for divine protection. Gratitude, Ashe. So we are in Libra season. Libra is your sister sign, your opposites. Oh, my right hand is itching. So I know, like, collectively, like in the world, you know, when the right hand itches, money is coming. If you have that belief system, maybe money is coming. However, for me, you know, the left is the feminine, the right is the masculine. So when my right hand itches, it means, you know, it's time to go. It's time to get it. You know, it's time to put in the work. You know, launch the projects, launch the crafts, really put the work out there so that you can receive back. And when it's the left hand itching, I don't have the belief system that the left palm means that you're losing money. For me, when the left hand, the left palm or hand is itching, it more so means that you are attracting. You're not having to, you know, put anything out in order to receive, versus the right, masculine, feminine, receive, masculine, take action. So that's one thing. Also, in addition to the first message was you are a synchronicity in October. There's this energy of, it's, the title was predetermined as you're remarkable, but I feel like the first statement needs to be your title. But I feel the need to read to you what remarkable means, even if you know it. I mean, we should know it, but let's just read it anyway. And then there was one more thing, but I'll touch on it afterwards. It wasn't too much for you. Honestly, it feels like what you're dealing with in the physical is light work, in a sense. Baby, I don't know what you're doing on the other side, though. Hold on. Remarkable. Mm-hmm. Unusual, extraordinary, worthy of note, attention, or surprise. It describes something or someone that is so uncommon or special that it easily draws notice and can impress or even surprise people. So that's the energy that you are giving off in the month of October. It's also giving me, because you're the first house. As I was advising Pisces, they're known as the elder of the zodiac, the oldest sign. 555 on the timer. You're the first house, known as the baby of the zodiac. But it's giving the energy of, like, how the youngest sibling is usually the sibling that's able to get away with the most. The youngest, yeah, the youngest sibling, I don't know, they have it easier than the eldest or the middle sibling. If there's three, or where there's multiple, the youngest gets the best, right? Most of the time. Referring to that 80-20 rule energy. But when it comes to your energy with spirit, it's also it's like you would be the youngest to the divine. Like you may get away with more than the collective gets away with. But at the same time, your opposite, your sister sign, is Libra, the season of justice, the season of karma, the season of balancing the scales, ensuring that the heart is light as a feather. Anything that does not align with that will be disrupted until it aligns to be so. Um, so, with that being said, I feel like a lot of people may compare, I don't know if it's themselves or their lives to you. Okay, it's one of the two. Either they compare their life to yours, or they compare themselves to you and what you're doing. And, when it comes to people's perception of you, it's more so like, well, damn, I went through this, and I had to experience this, but fucking Aries did this, and look what the fuck, it's giving, like, I'm seeing a courtroom, and how people are not sentenced the same, and kind of like that same energy in regards to you. 1101, there's a lot of synchronicities in this reading, but that energy, so that's between them and God, really. But I just feel the need to say, babe, God sees you. Like, you are seen. Okay, if you don't feel like you are seen by anyone on this earth, let me look at you eye to eye and tell you, you are seen by the divine. Period. Okay. I feel like there's something I'm missing. It was giving like spoiled child syndrome, in a sense, but no, you could have had a hard knock life, but you're about to experience a time that's spoiled child syndrome. Again, you're remarkable. You are synchronistic. Oh, and the last thing before we get into the cards, um, so I feel like you are aware of the energy of health as well. So it's kind of the energy of, like, you will eat healthy because you have to, because it's a necessity. Keep the body healthy, baby. The immune system is most triggered throughout this season, throughout autumn solstice as well as winter solstice. So as the immune system is more triggered, you gotta align, get right, okay, get it right, get it right, get it tight. Booty, 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 reckon everywhere. But it's interesting because, like, I'm seeing you, it's like you want a plate of soul food, just as an example, right? But you need that salmon Caesar. So it's like, it's like, do I get the soul food, or just as an example, or do I get the salmon Caesar? But it's like, because again, 'tis the season for the immune system to try you, you would settle for the salmon Caesar, and it's like you're eating it just, I wish this was some soul food, but it's like your body is like, fuck all that, I'm happy. So yeah, there's this energy of, it's like you, when it comes to health is wealth for you, you it's like you drag yourself, but your body loves when you give it health, if that makes sense. It loves when you give it life. So like, salads, fresh fruits, you know, fresh vegetables, homemade soup type of energy. I don't know. I see a lot of you developing your own homemade vegetable soup. What a kick. I don't know. Random. All right, let's finally get into these cards. 10 minutes later. What is the theme for Aries in October? Wow, that slid out. So it came out for Pisces, but in a totally different context. But for you as a theme, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So I feel like that's connected to the definition that we read on Remarkable. But again, the Nine of Pentacles, it's achievement. So I feel like that's also connected to the energy. If you feel like no one else sees you, God sees you. But it does feel like your hard work is paying off as well. I'm going to pull one more just because I want to. Thank you. And as an itter, damn, Aries, okay. Baby, save the best for last. All right. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Your energy, just it feels so lighter. It feels like also it's like this energy of getting into more fun. So like for me, when I was toxic, fun was, baby, I was always in the streets. I was in somebody's club, okay? I was just doing something. And then I would just be chilling and then realize it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning and I got shit to do, like, and just not give a fuck because I'm living my life. But you know, we're more responsible now. So it feels like you're getting, and I don't know if this is like your craft, but you're getting involved in something that it's fun in a sense where you lose track of time. Like you may lose sleep, but honey, it doesn't matter because you're enjoying that flow of energy of whatever you are doing. But let me read these cards to you. I was about to cuss. Let me keep it cute. So first of all, you have 369. Okay, that's first of all. Second of all, the order it came out is 936. Now I want to address this. You are Aries, okay? However, the other A of the zodiac, Aquarius, there was a reading I did for them a couple of months ago. The title is An Answered Prayer, okay? It has 2 L's. And I rewatched that several times because I'm an Aquarius North Node, so I be tapping in to the readings too. And I noticed that at the beginning of that, I touched on 936, and I never finished my thought, okay? However, I'm going to finish it for you, and then I'm going to read these cards, and then we'll move on. But 936, you know, we want to see 369. We're building, we're creating, we're manifesting, we making it do what it do. We done tapped into the fucking code of the matrix and we about to rewrite, overwrite, whatever that fucking bitch is, okay, for ourselves, okay? To me, like really tapping into 369 is tapping into, you know, our gift of manifestation because we manifest differently, you know? Some people manifest through speaking. Some people manifest through meditation. Some people manifest through the tongue. It's different. We're gifted and it's meant to be that way. However, the opposite of that, 936, 963, but we have it as 936 for you. You may, it's like, you know, seeing numbers or a certain synchronicity. Again, you are the synchronicity, okay? Spirit started that way. I tried to say it every other way. I stumbled over my tongue until I said it that way and it was said clear as day, okay? So it's like you may see certain synchronicities or even, I'm going to say omens too, because you're processing something as negative and it is the opposite of that. It really is. But that perception is being shown to you for a reason, okay? That reason, I don't know. But it's also, you know, do you realize how much power that you truly hold, that you truly have? And going back to, you know, the energy of God sees you, like, I don't know. It's like it's giving me the energy of someone working so hard to achieve something. And it's like people just shit on it, spit on it. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Let me read these cards. So again, Nine of Earth, Nine of Pentacles, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. The Three of Fire, Three of Wands, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. That's your 3. And then your 6 is the Six of Wands, Six of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or rewards. Okay? So you may think that shit is falling down. And it's truly falling together. And I've been saying that repetitively throughout the signs, because I don't know, the illusion that we're seeing through our eyes is not the illusion of truly what it is. Okay? And then look at this damn horse. Like, this horse looked worn out. All it had to go through to get to this victory, this recognition and reward, okay? And it's like this man is soaking up all the fucking joy. And it's like, baby, the fucking horse carried you. So can the horse get a shout out too? You know? Okay, look at the horse's eyes. Like, what the hell, bitch? I need some sleep. But no, this is beautiful. Truly, this is your hard work paying off. And I think it's very interesting that you have minors here and not majors, because the minors reflect on our everyday life. And this is the month of October. So this is a consistent energy for you. No matter if you are experiencing, you know, we are growing, going, however you want to name it, preferably growing through some shit, right? So it's not always sunshine, rainbows, okay, and fucking unicorns and fucking shooting stars, okay? It's not always that. Sometimes it's like, why am I crying? Okay, why do I feel this way? What the fuck? Okay, it'd be random. But it's also giving like I'm seeing like glitches in the matrix, but more so, you know how like when a new phone is released and it really, honey, the shit is, like when Apple released a new phone, shit be fucked up, okay? It be fucked up till they do all the goddamn updates, okay? About 90 days later, we good to go, okay? But them first 60 days, should be fucked up, okay? But it's like, you know, it's gonna get fixed. That's the thing, it's gonna get fixed. And you know, you may really, because your opposite is Libra, when things go wrong, you may really go to the extreme of what the fuck, okay? And really, Spirit is just saying, focus on, baby, it's gonna get fixed, because it's been getting fixed. So why would it stop now, especially with this energy coming up? So as you are achieving this happiness, I feel like there's a darkness coming to battle you. And as that happens, baby, you need to keep doing whatever the fuck you've been doing. And going back to this representing everyday energy, you don't have any majors. Like, this is about you, okay? And again, there's this energy of people comparing themselves or their lives to you. Like, why you? Why now? Bitch, she wasn't with me shooting in the gym. It's like, you know, you don't know my struggles, so you can't feel my hustle. I can break this down so many ways. But, you know, they don't see you, but God does. I can't do, I'm not going to be able to speak it in the divine's words verbatim. I'm not going to be able to do that. Like, that's between you and God. And I just feel like if you want to hear that, tap in, because you will be given that voice and that whatever you need. It's making me emotional, but truly, whatever you need. Yeah. Hella abundance. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Also, if you have children that are old enough to make their own decisions, okay, and like to be bold and are risk takers, I think that somebody's kids is sneaking out the house, okay, when they need to be in bed. Hi, Jay. My day is, well, it's good now. It was a day though. It's been a week. It's been a week, but it's almost the weekend. No, I'm good though. It was a good day. I won't complain. I could, but I won't. What was peeking out? I don't know if that was peeking out. I'm gonna put it back. All right, let's move on. I didn't see it. Y'all probably saw, but I didn't see it. Let's go here. Aries. I just keep saying the word remarkable. Freedom. Feels like you severed a tie, broken a chain, cut a cord. You did something. But it's interesting because it feels like whatever you've done, hold on. Mami Wada memory. Hold on. Aries. One. Can we get one at a time, please? Thank you. You sacrificed something. What else? For some of you, it's sex. For others of you, I don't want to say that. Hold on. Just give me a second. So I'm getting yourself. Well, I said it, but as I say that, I hear for the greater good. I don't know what that means. Aries. Oh, I understand. Aries. Anything else? Is that all? Come on. Okay, let me just stop right here because there's a lot going on. Okay, so you're starting with Mami Wada memory, beyond, and sexuality in reverse. So if you are... Feels like this is someone that's single and not connected. You're not intimate specifically. Even if you are connected to someone, you're not intimate with them. You haven't been intimate with them. With sexuality being in reverse. But with beyond, it's like, where the fuck have you been? All my life, I would pray for someone like you. You know, that energy. Yeah, memory. And I thank God that I finally found you. Like, that's what the card is giving. Okay, All My Life by Casey and JoJo. But something, I don't know. It's like this energy of two people meeting or seeing each other, whatever the case may be, but both remember something. Mami Wada memory, it's like, I remember you, but I've never met you before. I don't know. It's, yeah, that's what it's giving. I'm gonna leave that there. Now over here you have magic alignments, Ranarudu loyalty, and then you have unconditional love, the blueprint. Is it Drake that has a song, Is Anything I'm Doing Brand New? But yeah, so you are in alignment. Again, you are a synchronicity, magic alignments. This loyalty is giving the energy of like, you know, people comparing, I don't know, it feels like more so comparing their struggles and traumas and what they feel like you did versus what you didn't do as far as the work and what they did. I don't know. I don't know. But when it comes to the work, and when I say the work, the shadow work and the light work, okay? Because, baby, we got to do both, okay? We be so focused on the shadow work. What about that light work, okay? How are we being a healing fucking bomb in Gilead and this fucking society of fucking hell, okay? Because this shit is fucking crazy out here. But anywho, I feel like you didn't walk through some shadows. Hold on, what's the Bible verse? Yea, though I walk through the shadow, the what? The shadows of the what the fuck? Yea, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death. Okay, I shall fear no evil. Valley of the shadows of death is right here on the board. Okay, Sense Marte. Thank you, God, for making sure I got the verse correct. But it's like you went through that walk, they didn't. Like if we want to talk about it, that's really what needs to be talked about, okay? Honey, you didn't go, somebody didn't go in deep into the depths of hell, literally. Do you see this? Okay? To wrong some right some wrongs. Hold on, what? Is it right wrongs? Yeah, right some wrongs, okay? Somebody did, somebody didn't. But even with how I'm saying it's like someone's trying to flip a narrative shift. I feel like that's called something. I can't think of the term, but no, this shit, that just shifted the energy. Like I just got a headache. But anywho, moving past that shit. But yeah, the loyalty card, okay, this is you and the divine, okay? You know, it may be you and people, but this ain't what that message is about. This is about you and the divine. Okay. And again, this other energy is someone that is comparing themselves. I don't know. There's this energy of comparison. I don't think you're aware though. I feel like you're being watched and judged. All right. So we addressed that. We addressed that. We addressed that. Let's address this. So you have, I'll address that separately. Future love letter. I love you. You have Oya protection in reverse. And then you have clarity upright. First of all, do some of y'all like to sleep with your hands in your pants? Random. Anywho, my hands are not in my pants, okay? It's not. It's not. They're just, it's between my legs because it's warm as hell right there. But yeah, I don't know. It made me think about that, so I asked. But you are on a journey of self-love, whether you are with someone or not, okay? You're on a journey of self-love. It's always individual first, right? However, the more that you elevate in that energy, which is foreign to your lineage, your bloodline, who you've come from, been birthed from. Oh, my nose is itching. It's like, I hear it, the more that you elevate, I don't speak like this, y'all, so just flow with me. And I feel like that's why I'm doing this shit at night. But it's like the more that you elevate, the more okay, so judgment can be viewed as an attack, right? It can, because it's projected. It can be viewed as an attack. I'm not going to over explain it. However, it's like as people are judging you, that's their way of attacking you. Whether this is, you know, to your face or amongst other people. I don't know what that means. But it's like as someone talks shit, right? You know how like when people bite their tongue, it's like kind of you need to stop, right? But just I don't understand. But it's like as someone speaks negatively, it's like their tongue is being carved of the words that they are speaking. It's like having to eat your shit, okay? Um, but this is someone that I hear their tongue is blasphemous, which is why it's being carved. I don't like that energy. I'm gonna tap out of that. Tap out of that. But no, you could just feel like, you know, every time I fucking try to do something that is good for me, like it's just I have to fucking fix some shit first. It's like it can never just be peaceful, right? And I honestly think that a lot of people at this time are feeling like you are, it's like processing this energy of you think it's like I'm better than you. I don't know. I don't know. But again, someone did not walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, and someone did not make the sacrifices. It's like the sacrifice of Cain versus Abel. Okay, God was more favored with Abel's sacrifice over Cain's. Okay, in this situation, you will be Abel. Okay, and whoever the fuck this is fucking Cain. Okay, and whoever, it's like Cain. I don't know where this motherfucker is, because I don't think they're in your immediate vicinity, but they are where your vicinity or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. But to close out this, you have over here again multiple slash it, conjuring legacy in reverse as well as peace. You have done you've maybe you didn't walk through the valleys of the shadows. I don't know. And with the legacy, no one before you did it. Okay. So this could be your bloodline. Okay. That I'm speaking of. It could not be your community. It could be your bloodline. You know, baby, strangers really do support more than the fucking people that's known you all your motherfucking, all my life. Casey and JoJo. Okay. This card slid to the side so I could see the card underneath. Higher perception, passion, like this is your energy. This is a reflection of self-love. It's like, you know, you're not moving throughout the world as in the energy of people are beneath you. You're just moving in the energy of I've walked the shadows, I've overcome them, I've learned the lesson, and I refuse to look back. However, you know, people that haven't matched that frequency would view that from a different lens, if that makes sense. Okay, so as a gate is opening for you, okay, shit is closing for others. Okay, and with clarity being here, and again, he's holding the scales. Your opposite is Libra. I don't know what else to say. Transformation is here too. The grace. You see one arm, one fucking leg. Okay, honey, God is more favored with your sacrifice, okay? You and Pisces have been a little deep, okay? I ain't gonna hold you. I see why we had to wait. Welcome to the family. Ooh, fire on fire. My bracelets. So, hold on, can I show? Okay, so I'll show you the bracelets because I wear them, but I have it's a selenite. I think it's meant to be a candle holder, but I use it as a jewelry holder. And anywho, so it's, yeah, I'm gonna just show you. This is what it looks like, okay? It has some crystals in here, it has some jewelry. But this is selenite, okay? But anywho, so because it's flat circle, I usually, like, if I want to cleanse my bracelets, I'll lay them on top. But when I said fire on fire, both bracelets slid off, but they slid off together, connected. But yeah, just thought I'd share that. All right, moving on. Who's this? Aries. That was cute. Oh, that's cute. Okay, moving on. October. Healing. I fucking love it. Aries. Are we good? Finished? What's happening with the family? That's you. That's them. And this is you. Honestly, okay, I am in no way trying to be disrespectful towards out towards anyone, okay? However, y'all got some people, meaning some family members specifically, they don't have no moral code, no value system. They don't stand for shit, okay? They not what they are 10 toes down on is nothing of substance, nothing of value. I, the reasons that they give make no fucking sense, okay? Um, because you have family in reverse, okay? Choices, alchemy, choices in reverse, and then beyond in reverse. It's kind of like, you know, two people coming from the same background, same trenches, same streets, whatever the case may be, right? Same system, okay? Two people could have grew up in the system. One chose to utilize the opportunities that they could find and that were offered. The other was like, I got it, and ended up going down God knows path, you know? But you also have beyond in reverse as well. There are people, it feels like this energy of you being more protected than people in your family too, and them being aware of this and retaliating against you in a sense. Whether this is judging you, you know, or using you for their, you know, their gain, their benefit. I don't know. I don't like this. Um, and your ancestors, whoever the ancestors of these people are, which are also, you know, your ancestors, are very displeased with them too. But you are very favored by them, and that's an issue that they have. Um, I don't know. I don't know what I'm reading on specifically, but I can feel the tension. So, but you over here, okay, again, vision, you done walked through the valleys, okay? And you done made it out the darkness and into the light, okay? And this is loyalty to yourself, you know, but changing in a way that it wasn't fucking easy. And you know, you probably had several people on the path along the journey, you know, that have assisted you. You could have had, you know, one major guide and or multiple majors along the line, however God set it up for you. But I do feel like when it comes to, and that's another thing, even though the world is chaotic, there's something about your energy that refuses to not live because of what the fuck is going on outside. And you know, shit like that to me is honorable, okay? Because it's easy to live in fear. It's easy to just want to be in the fucking house and not do shit and just shit. This is safe, safest fucking place, okay? But at the same time, it's another thing to have courage and like fuck it, you know. You could operate in the energy of you only live once, but I'm going to utilize this time I have wisely, okay? Because I could not have it, you know. Um, it's giving, you know, if you make it to C25, you an OG type of energy. But there's a piece that you have gained, and you could be very protective of your piece as well and loyal to that. And people, it's like because people can't find their own piece, they judge you for the piece. It's like everything, I don't know. It's a lot of it's like as much energy is focused on you, if they focused it on themselves, you know, we could be probably having a different conversation, okay? But we're not. So it is what it is. Anything else for Aries? Yeah, anchoring to solitude, baby. You are on a path. You have been on a path. This is, yeah, you've definitely been on the path. And again, going back to, I think I mentioned like it feels like you're in the middle of something. I hear the word coordination. I hear the geese. The geese have been migrating. I know it's about to be the weather about to get crazy because there's been a lot of migration over the last couple of days. That was a side note. You could be about to migrate, or want to migrate, like, you know, you could be bi-coastal. I think that's what it's called, bi-coastal. Like when it gets cold, you go somewhere warm, and then vice versa, whatever. Okay, what was I about to say? Coordination. I mean, that's what I said, coordination. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it a crowning? But it is. Crowning of a new monarch. Period. The symbolic crown to officially confer their authority and mark the start of their reign. Okay. Ooh, I got the hiccups. But yeah, the placement of a crown on the head of the monarch. So that's what it's giving. The crown is being passed to you, and they don't like it. Somebody does not like it. I don't know. And I feel like you, again, you're trying to figure out what the fucking problem is, and it's whatever the fuck I'm reading on. I don't know. Let's go here next. 40 minutes. Aries. Hi, Chevalier. If it's something in the material and it's replaceable, just replace it. You don't want to transfer that energy. That's my recommendation. Aries. That, I actually experienced that. I was partially responsible too because I was irresponsible. This is just me speaking. But like, my shit from high school, childhood pictures, all that shit is gone. One of the reasons why it's gone is because I wanted to keep the peace and have a median, but the person did not want that. So I said, fuck that. Let it go. And honestly, I don't need those memories. I don't. I'm good. I'm good, right? I'm good. But yeah, that made me think about that. The devil. I'm good. Aries, October. Aries. 10-10, darter. Or a 10-10, page. Huh. Okay. That's too many. You have 3 pages. The Ace of Pentacles again. The Ace of Earth again. But it's giving a new beginning on Earth because it's specifically labeled as the Earth. So you're starting with 10-10. I feel like you have a lot of doubles here. A lot of doubles. Okay, so first you have 10-10. This is being broken down as in past, present, and future energy. So the past is this energy I'm about to show you. I do feel like if you're not in the peak of what I have been speaking on, then this is the energy that you are currently coming out of. But again, you are in the middle of something as well. I want to keep reminding you of that. And we're about to touch on what you're in the middle of. But right now, we're going to touch on what you are leaving behind. So the 10-10 portal, which is next Friday. Yeah. It's a 9 years. So the 10-10 portal breaks down to 11. Yeah, 9, 10, 11. So, and you have 2 aces here. Okay. So yeah. So the 10-10 portal, that's when it just feels like a shift happens because you have repletion and oppression. This is what's you're walking out of. This is what's being left behind, okay? 10-10, all right? All right. And then when that shit is done, that cycle is wrapped up, you have domination, okay? there's an elevation, right? Now, presence energy is, so you have the daughter of water in reverse, the daughter of air in reverse, with the full that came in between. So this feels like it's connected to innocence. Again, the new beginning on earth. You also have a lot of doubles. So you have, I showed you 2 daughters. I showed you both 10s. You have 2 aces, okay? You also have over here in the future 2 majors, okay? Okay. But with this daughter of air, which would be the page of cups in reverse, and the the daughter of water is the page of cups in reverse. The daughter of air would be the page of swords in reverse. But again, it's in between the fool, so it's given innocence. And you are considered, again, the baby of the zodiac. And going back to what I said at the very beginning of how, you know, the youngest child is the more, they don't have to go through the shit that the other children and other siblings go through. So I feel like, I don't know, there's this energy of people think you have it easy and they have no motherfucking idea. You just don't look like what the fuck you've been through. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You wear it differently. It's like, you know, it's like you may not worry. Shit, you may not worry. But you may not wear it in your face or your eyes, or, you know, well, the eyes are windows to the soul, but your soul is not a reflection of pain. So you may not wear it in your eyes, your face, your fucking whatever the fucking case may be. You wear it somehow. But I see a camouflage, so you can camouflage it. I don't know. It's like you've mastered the energy of it's a time and a place. I don't know. That's connecting to that too. But whatever it is, it's like these people look fucking miserable. You know, they look like life is dragging the fucking shit out of them, okay? And then some. You know, they look like karma is whooping that ass, you know? But you don't. And even if you feel like you do, baby, the world does not see you like that. And maybe that's why it's like you may not think people see you, but God sees you. So it's like people may think like, oh, you got it together, but honey, you battling some shit, okay? Like it could be so many things, but God sees you, okay? And with I love this fool because it's like this baby in this egg, and all of this chaotic ass shit is happening around, and this is just, I ain't worried about nothing French Montana style, okay? I'm good, okay? Y'all argue amongst yourselves. It's given that, okay? It's given like, you know, when you when you go to like a family reunion or a family event, and it's like I'm in and out. My mama do that shit, okay? And I ain't gonna like me, my sister, we have judged her for years, okay? And it's like she always just pop in and pop out. But the older that we get, the more we be like, oh. Oh, that's why you do that. Yeah. But yeah, no, you could be that energy, honey. It's like, okay, as soon as y'all start with the bullshit, I'm out, and then you just go to peace, and then it's like, oh, you better than us, honey. Baby, peace cannot be bought. Okay, it cannot. It is something that has to be worked towards. So that's what it is. Now the future energy is interesting. So you have the Hermit's uprights, the Sun in reverse, which the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. But I feel like this is something like it's like an internal battle, an internal war, something that people cannot see on the outside. Like the fire, you're fire, right? So this will be you, the outside. Again, you're the first house, how people see you, you know, view you. But the Ace of Earth, this would be the inside. And there's a new beginning happening on the outside as well as the inside. But as you see, you know, this fire, it's clear, it's bright, it's strong, it's bold. And then this earth, it's like a cluster, like I have several clusters here. I'll use this one. Like this amethyst cluster. It's all clustered together. Okay? So I feel like, you know, something within, it's very clustered together. in the crystal form speaking, you know? And that's what's being worked through, which is why the Hermit is here with the Sun. I feel like a lot of you are very, very good on your own, which is why the Hermit is upright. But you know, Leo, if you think about the Lion's pride, that's being good with other people where you struggle. Okay? And then you also have the third daughter, the daughter of Earth, which would be the Page of Pentacles in reverse with power upright, which would be the Nine of Wands. And with daughter of Earth being in reverse and going back to that cluster of energy inside, I don't feel like the Earth has been so nice to you. Again, like people, I don't know, I don't know. It's giving their perception or their viewpoint, thought process, how they are dissecting is distorted as fuck. I don't know. It's like every other place but the right place, you know? Never mind. I was about to take it to a, it's late. It's 11:44. I was gonna, never mind. But you get what I'm saying. It's like, it's like somebody just never being able to hit the spot, you know? It's like, bitch. Yeah, moving on. But I do think that whatever this cluster is, whatever you are battling inside, even if it is a struggle to connect with others, whatever it is, again, the Earth has not been nice to you. And it's kind of like that energy of, I've been scorned one too many times, but that's not what I want to say, because I don't think you're scorned per se. You may think you are, but you're not. It's just a feeling that you have that will pass. But it's kind of like, you know, I'm only going to allow myself to be tricked. It feels like an energy of trickery. Tricked so many times. Or gaslit so many times, you know, whatever it is. And it's like Spirit is teaching you, like, not everyone is like that. Not everyone is going to do you how you've been done, you know? New levels, new energies, new frequencies. And if you've been on some no new friends, it's time to change that narrative you've been speaking, which is why your ass ain't had no new friends. That would be the Sun, the fifth house. Fifth house in reverse, okay? So yeah. Yeah. I'm tired, but yeah. See, comfort, and look, this strength, okay? More comfort, the tribe, the pride. So, baby, you're gonna be okay. This is 411. That's the information hotline, okay? Anything else? Success, see, success and comfort. It may not have been safe before, but baby, it's about to be safe, okay? Maybe that's what you need to hear. However, you need to still have discernment, okay? It's wild out here in these streets. Anything else for Aries? Does Mariah Carey sing Don't Forget About Us? I am about to try to sing it. I think that's her. I hear that song. It's not on my playlist. I haven't heard it in the store. I don't even know the lyrics. I just know the chorus. We'll look it up in a moment. No, we'll look it up now. Don't forget about us. Oh, the emancipation of Mimi. It is the emancipation of Aries. Yeah. It's the emancipation of Aries. The Ultra Platinum Edition. Ultra. That's that remarkable. Okay. So damn, she say don't a lot. Okay. Don't forget about us. You'll always be in my heart. Nothing can compare to your first true love. That's all the songs say? Oh. Late nights playing in the dark, waking up inside my arms, boy, you'll always be in my heart. I'm just speaking from experience, nothing can compare. Are y'all comparing people? Is this what this is? Oh, please. Yeah, don't baby, don't let it. Are y'all, what is some, who wants you back? Who do you want back? Somebody wants somebody back. And who don't want to let go of the past? And who is being compared? See, was that for you? Oh, no, that was Pisces, sorry. Because late nights playing in the dark, you know, Pisces, well, not you know, but I did say you should watch Pisces, but Pisces, maybe somebody doing something in the dark in the closet at night, okay? I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like it. Someone's... The Ace of Cups. But see, I don't like it, Aries. You have the Ace of Cups and then you have deception. I don't fucking like it, okay? Watch the Pisces if there's a Pisces. Not the reading, like if you know of a Pisces that surrounds you, you need to watch them. But it don't have to be a Pisces, but that's what it's given because the Ace of Cups is here. And then in Pisces, we was talking about the dark. And then the song, hold on, what's Mariah Carey? My nose is itching. I feel like it's somehow all connected. Whether this, I hear whether Vedic chart or Western chart, however the charts fucking apply. Oh my God, hold on. Is she an Aries? Hold on. Let me not get too excited. Yes, she is an Aries. I did not know that. Her birthday is March 27th. So, baby, it's the emancipation of you, like I said, okay? But I don't, yeah, there's something, whoever this is of the past, or if it's not, again, it doesn't have to be a Pisces. It's just someone that's trying to get you to entertain an illusion. It's deceptive. Don't fall for it, okay? I hear look forward. Look forward, okay? Forward movement. I don't know. It's like keep your eyes focused. I don't know. Like keep your eyes focused. Forward movement. Make me hit my damn head. All right. Anything else? Thank you. Do I need to delete you? I polish my pearl. We'll see. The High Priestess. Pisces. Yo. Something. The Magician. And then change in reverse. Yes, someone has not changed. Someone's like, I got all this going on. I done did all this work. They didn't did shit. Nothing. I never use this term. Never, ever, ever. But as soon as I looked at this card, I heard divination spying. Okay, that's what the fuck they've been doing. Okay, yes, knowledge. Fucking watching. Somebody is pocket watching you like a motherfucker too. Okay? Okay, because underneath that, you got the Mother of Earth. Okay? No. All right, let's move on. Anything else? Judgment. That's your sister sign coming through for you. It's given, Aries, don't even worry. It's really given, don't worry about it, Libra got you. And I was about to say that in a joking manner, but they're dead ass serious about that energy. Very much so. And whoever is trying to disrupt this damn journey, it's like, you know, even though the Hermit representing your energy, not wanting to connect with others, like whoever the don't forget about us energy is, it's like they're on their journey. Whoever their spirit guide is on that ass too, okay? And judgment is still here, so don't even worry about it. Yeah, darter of fire. Don't even worry about it. Look, you see, stay focused. You see her hands? Stay focused. Moving on. Do you have anything else for Aries before we move on? Damn, I've been here an hour already. It's not even midnight yet. Yeah, it's time to create. Look, you have... It's giving like you have no idea. I feel like the best thing you can do for yourself is truly keep it practical. It's giving easy does it. Truly, truly easy does it. And everybody in the whole collective needs to cook at home, okay? It's harvest season, honey. The food is the key. What is it? The food is the key to the soul, the heart, whatever the fucking saying is. I don't know. But it's giving that energy collectively. How we nurture ourselves. And then I did say at the beginning, like, I feel like a lot of you are coming up with your own vegetable soup recipe with a kick to it. That's what this is giving me. Get into your respiratory steams too. But you're about to have fun. You may be invited out, okay? It's giving like going outside for the upcoming holidays, but definitely keeping it brief. Like, I don't know. It's like I pop in, I pop out. Yeah. Here's a new beginning. You are being incubated in a sense. This crystal technology gives me incubation. But it's also giving like where you have been so protective of yourself in a sense. Because I think, I don't know what sign, but it was like, you know, how you would protect them, they wouldn't protect you. But this energy for you is different. It's like how the way, I don't know, there's this, it's like there are people coming that want to protect you, that want to just ensure that you're safe. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, maybe they see the mission or the goal too. I really don't know, but it's just giving like you don't have to continue to do it by yourself. Like you really don't. I'm getting that energy is now exhausted. Yeah, codes in nature, miracles. Okay, baby. This is beautiful. I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very proud. Yeah. And you need to not be mindful. Even though the world is experiencing chaos, that does not mean that you need to be miserable. You could feel guilty for still wanting to live. You could feel guilty for having opportunity. Aw. You could just like, damn, it's fucked up out here. Like, yes, it is. But everyone has their own journey, their story, and maybe God knows what God is doing. So let God do God, and you enjoy the fruits and the excitement of the experiences and labor, whatever, the fruits of your labor, the experiences that you have, the opportunities that you have. Because if you don't utilize them, what's the point of you keeping them? Because sure, someone else would appreciate them, you know? So enjoy your motherfucking life, okay? Yeah, sorcery revolution on the bottom. You've done the work. So celebrate yourself underneath that unconditional love. I don't know. But I do know. Anything else? Okay. Let's go here. This is probably cold. Why don't you watch the Virgo reading? You know, I be telling y'all when y'all come in my comments, baby, I'm a Leo. You cannot tell me to do something and expect me to do it. Don't work like that. I'm too stubborn for that, and no. But my response is an acknowledgement. It's been done already. Tap in if you want to. Anywho. Okay. I can't even shuffle. Teachability is in reverse. Limitless possibility is upright. Experiencing life as it comes is upright. Ego sublimination is in reverse. So, okay, same thing. Okay, I get it. Yeah, confidence in your magic. So someone has been unteachable. Someone has been accepting their circumstances and not doing anything to change them. And basically, it's like the story of woe is me, okay? You've had an ego death. Someone else refuses. Again, we keep coming back. Who the fuck is this? Because they keep, like, this is about you. And then they just keep popping up. Like, what the fuck? Anywho, you had an ego death. Someone else didn't, okay? You chose to think outside the box. Someone chose to stay in the box. Like, there is no comparison. It really isn't. It really, really isn't. But someone is fucking focused on the confidence in your magic when you're just focused on the confidence in your own damn magic. I don't know. Someone is very... It's like they want to live in your skin. I don't know. But that's what it's giving. But on another note, let's just make this about you real quick. There is an experience, no, well, yeah, there's an experience and or slash risk that I don't think you're afraid to take it. It's just you would rather it's just more so given you would rather not. So I feel like you're in a time where you have a desire to truly, you know, pour in yourself, take care of yourself, put yourself first, you know, make it all about you, which you should be doing, okay? That desire should definitely be honored. However, it's like after this lip gloss is on for an hour, it just starts to feel funny. Anywho. It's giving, with teachability being in reverse, it's giving having to teach certain lessons you don't want to teach. It's like even being on this platform, there are certain things I'm given to say and I'm just like, damn, I gotta say that shit. But I chose to accept this position to do it, so I'm just a vessel, okay? I gotta say that shit. If I choose to be the vessel, I gotta do it, okay? Again, if I don't do it, somebody else will. It's like when Prince was like, he had to write down his idea so it wouldn't be, or was it Michael Jackson, whatever the fuck they had going on, that type of energy, right? So you are being asked to do something you don't want to do. And I do feel like this is in regards to teaching. It's like you think you don't have the patience. It feels like more so you're battling with the patience of having to go through this process with whomever God is calling you to go through this process with. And with experiencing life as it comes, it's more so given like I had to figure it out, so they need to fucking figure it out. And that's true. I'm not going to knock you. However, with ego sublimination being in reverse, this is not about you right now. So, and it feels like you're kind of making it about you in a sense when God is just using you. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because, again, you have stars in the sky, limitless possibility. And then you have magician sword, confidence in your magic. It's like given the energy of being a teacher of a certain grade. Let me just say first grade, right? You're the first house. So being a teacher of first grade, right? And then you just have this one student that is, I'll just say obnoxious, okay? Just doing the most you don't understand, right? And it's like you just want to be like, fuck it, you know? And then you just stop pouring into them. You where you were going the extra mile and providing the extra care because you obviously something is wrong, right? Which is why they're acting out the way that they are acting out. Like, obviously you are enlightened enough to be aware of that, right? And then it's like trying to get to the root and then being so exhausted and feeling as though you've exhausted all of your options and you're like, fuck it. And God is like, no, you're not done, you know? And so it's like being at battle with that. Like, you're like, God, they're unteachable. And God is like, do you remember when you were unteachable? You know, so it kind of like, it's a role reversal in a sense. Which is why I always say it's very important to not forget where you came from, you know? Because when we forget, we have to repeat the lesson. But you are not having to repeat a lesson. You are being asked to continue what you've been doing with whoever you were called to do it with. Okay? If your opposite is Libra, right? Then just think of yourself as the bridge to the scales of justice, you know? Think of yourself as a vessel, as the bridge. And you're being utilized as that bridge. You know, bridges are above big ass fucking bodies of water, okay? But to ensure that we're able to get from point A to point B safely, no matter what the fuck may be psyching us out in the fucking process. Y'all ever drove down the fucking Chesapeake Bay Bridge? Okay, fuck no, okay? But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But it's like that energy. But you are that bridge that's carrying them from point A to point B. Again, you are the vessel. Stay true to that, okay? Because you're not new to it. And you're just going to continue to level up, okay? So, as Sierra said, level up, okay? Okay. Hi, Joe. Hi, Fred. Yeah. Move, dust devil. Moving, you're being asked to assist someone in moving out of stagnation. Stay intentional. Stay focused. Remove your emotions out of it. If it's bothering you to that extent, that could mean that you're too emotionally involved. Not to say that you shouldn't be, but again, take a step back, because truly this is not about you, okay? But it is for you. Anything else? Yeah. Limitless possibility. I see November 3rd. Can you see it? November. Where is the 3? Oh, right here. 3rd. November 3rd. So I know we're discussing October, but oh, it's October 3rd now. Happy Friday. East Coast time. Any other time zone that's not in America. But yeah, happy Friday. Happy Venus Day. Curiosity in reverse. 5153. Oh, we're done with this deck. I think. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay. But get curious about life, okay? Truly. And I do feel like you are getting curious about life. And when I say curious about life, like, let's just say you've been in a house for a while. Like, you know, it's like you're starting to hear about events or things that you wouldn't mind trying out or doing. You having the courage to live despite what the fuck is going on, again, is honorable. So continue to do you and lead by example for the collective, please. Yeah, you have empty well, time to replenish. Just breathe. Just breathe. If anything, if I had to say like what you should really work on throughout this month as far as triggers or whatever, it would just be breath work. If you can control your breathing, you can control your nervous system. If you can calm yourself down, that's a mastery within itself. So you're fine. You're truly fine. All right. What else for Aries? Sorry, y'all. It's past my bedtime. Okay. You have patience in reverse. Balance upright. Yeah, if you don't have to wait for something anymore. I don't know. Yeah, cowrie shell, abundance upright. Palm destiny. You do not Let me, patience in reverse. Yin yang balance upright. You have walked through the valleys of the shadows. I'm trying to fucking tell you, okay? Cowrie shell abundance, okay? And then palm destiny, okay? Okay. Can you see? You can see. I really don't think you understand the magnitude of how proud I am, because I recall, honey, I don't be recalling these readings, but I know when there is a sign having an issue, it is something that is talked about for months, okay? And then I get fucking exhausted, okay? And then it's like y'all go through the lesson and then we read on shit like this, which just, as a reader, whether it was, I don't care. I'm just, you should be proud, because not everyone gets to this point, truly. Try not to cry. But not everyone gets to this point. So if that doesn't provide a boost to your self-confidence, baby, I don't know what will. But stop being so defensive, okay? Anything else? But also protect your boundaries, yeah. But don't be so defensive, but definitely protect your boundaries. Find the balance if you struggle with the balance. But if you have distractions right now, really easy resolution, take a trip. It don't even have to be like anything extravagant. I feel like a day trip would do you just fine. Like truly, you just need a reset. Just a reset. It's like moving from Pisces season to Aries season, moving from winter to spring. It's a beautiful reset, okay? It's time for shit to grow, bloom. Yeah. We're ending with yin yang balance. Did I use this? Yeah, I did. We've used every deck. Let me see. Anything else? 7711. My neighbor is outside. I can hear him. I wonder if he can hear me. But he on the phone. My door is open. It is 12:10, Lord. A whole new world. Lord, sorry, that was fucked up, but baby, the Aladdin song, okay? A whole new world, a new foundation. See? Queen of Wands, the Fool. I don't, do you need anything else? I don't think you need anything else. Do you need anything else? So we can, Nine of Pentacles. You started with the Nine of Earth, which is the Nine of Pentacles. God is proud. I'm proud. God proud. Your ancestors proud. Your family not. It ain't about them. This is about you. And I'm fucking proud of you. Okay? Period. All right. Hold on. Before I let you go. Before I let you go, can I get a kiss goodbye? Who sings that? Before I let you go, before I let you go. Is it kiss goodnight or the goodbye? Y'all know I don't know the fucking lyrics, okay? Anything. Anywho, you have the page of, you get a lot of pages. So yeah, you're in a new journey. You're the student. You're definitely the student having a hell of a lot of fun. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity, but outgoing, creative, confident, and mischievous. You have the Four of Air. Time to rest or take a vacation. Yeah, you may need a day trip or maybe a weekend trip, but day trip would suffice. A lot more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. I don't think I'm not feeling intuitively at all that allow more time before making a decision applies to you. It's specifically time to rest or take a vacation. You have walked, let me say it just one more time. You have walked through the valleys of the shadow of death, okay? So baby, you can rest, okay? And you can relax, which is a vacation. And with meditate may provide answers. Baby, what you want to do next, okay? Okay. Anything else for Aries as we close? That's all. But you have a lot of pages, okay? The same pages. The Page of Air, Page of Swords, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. I do feel like this is you. It says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Whatever this is in whatever this is in relation to that teaching energy. You like, fuck it, they're unteachable. No, they're not. The information you could be giving them is challenging, okay? And you may have to come up with a different plan. If you've been trying to, resolve things the same way, that's insanity, beloved. Come up with something different. Changes to plans, switch it up, make it more fun, make learning more fun. Usually when learning is fun, they want to learn, or they'll listen. Or make it intriguing. I don't know. Put your flair to it. You're a fire sign, baby. You got some flair. But truth delivered without tact, keep being honest. Baby, the truth has been setting you free. So allow it to continue to set you free. But like the truth has severed a lot of ties for you too. But it's setting you free. So again, continue to let it set you free. All right? I'm going to bed. I love y'all. God bless you. I will be back, if not Saturday, Sunday, to do the new moon reading. Yeah, I love you. Thank you again for 1K. I'll post about that reading next week. Okay, let me catch up on my beauty sleep and we'll tap in. See you this weekend. Have a great Venus day. Bye.